Hello, everybody. I'm here with the man, the happening man in the crypto world, Sandeep Nailwal, the one who founded Polygon and who heads Polygon. Sandeep, we're very happy to be here with you today, and thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us.
Oh, my pleasure.
So, what do you think about the decentralized world? What's the future for it?
I think if you think by first principles, it makes very natural sense that as humanity, this would be our next evolution. The way we interact with each other, we became like previously we used to be P2P, then we
Right,
became nation states. So it became
right,
like most of our interactions became institution based.
right.
We interact with, let's say, if there is a land registrar. So we if I have to sell you land, you and me both have to go to the registrar. So
Right,
our kind of communication or interaction is happening via a third party.
right.
And then we became digital. Digital came in between, and okay, there was a third party, but our interactions were more and more digital.
Right.
Now with like what blockchains have ensured that you get your property rights or your ownership rights natively on the internet, right? And what that enables is next evolution of how we human beings interact with each other, right?
Okay.
Which is again, maybe we'll become less and less institutional based, third party based interactions to more P2P interactions, because
Okay.
the central trust is being managed by the blockchain itself.
Okay.
So I feel that if you see by those principles, it looks very natural that the humanity will evolve into something like this. How much time it will take? 2 years, 3 years, 10 years, 15 years? Nobody knows.
No.
But
Okay.
it's very clear that we will go from this current kind of third party based interactions to more P2P interactions based on blockchains, where the rules and trust is managed by blockchain. So I'm very bullish on decentralized world.
So, do you believe that the whole world is getting into tokenization?
Of course, tokenization is also a very important part. I'm already, we are seeing that even the stock markets, a lot of, stock exchanges globally are actively thinking that, they have to manage a lot of background work. When you sell some shares, right, there is actually some, actual shares are being transferred by a third party, which are like, maybe even the clearing houses. I think I'm
Right.
not really 100% sure that it's called clearing houses, but I think that's that who transfer your let's say shares into my name if I bought from an exchange from you, right? But
Right.
if you introduce blockchains, all this like middleware stuff, even when you buy stocks in the stock market, like, I mean, I know about Indian exchanges, they give the real stock come to your account in T+2 days. But
Right.
whereas when you transfer or you exchange a token on Uniswap, it's like almost instant transaction, right?
Right.
So exchanges are also considering that if this token issuance could happen on blockchain, all these middle parties, like the paperwork and all that, can simply be managed by blockchain. It's fully auditable, fully transparent.
Right.
So
Right.
eventually more and more things are going to be tokenized. This is like, I'm talking about financial assets, but even there are talks like even like the land and the cars and stuff that we own
Right.
might become more and more tokenized. Of course, like there are two kinds of assets, like bearer assets and registered assets. Registered assets have to involve some sort of registrar, but all of this coming on digital, and then people can simply sign and those transfers can happen and things like that. So
Right.
definitely tokenization is also a big theme in the next 1 or 2 decades to come.
Last question. What's the roadmap for Polygon in the coming days? What's the future?
So see, currently Polygon already, by the number of users, generally considered the rank 1, rank 2 chain, where we are seeing around 500,000 users per day
Yes. Right.
interacting. And I see, like, without going into the technology, like we are launching ZK rollups, which are going to be, we believe, are going to be very big. But in terms of users, I believe that we want to go from 500K daily users to probably 3 to 5 million daily active users on our various chains. Polygon
Right.
is a multi-chain solution, and then over the next 3 to 5 years, like going from probably 50 to 100 million users. That's where we are very focused on, like, our North Star and vision is very clear, that we want to bring mass adoption to Web3,
Right. Right.
and that's the goal that we are pursuing. And I always count our achievements in how many numbers of users we are supporting.
Right, right.
So that's the goal. We want to go to probably a billion users in 10 years, who knows? But right now the goal is to go from this half a million users to 5 to 10 million, 3 to 5 million daily active users, and then probably going from 5 to 50 in the next, like by 2025 or something.
Right. I think Sandeep, you and your team, Jayanti and the others, have done an excellent work in this field, and I wish you all the best and continue the good work that you guys are doing.
Thank you so much.
And it's amazing to see how you and your team have grown in the last 5 to 7 years. And thank you so much for talking to Bloxhole and Digital Notice Labs. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.